It is time for the month 4 update. We're starting with this. This is a pipe for plumbing. I actually took it from this property, but this is for plumbing. And these two guys right here are our plumbers. So they are spending the morning going around doing blue tape because before you do the slab, you have to do all of the plumbing, at least all of the drains and where all the pipes are gonna go. So they're gonna spend the next couple of days digging out under the foundation, which is going to be difficult because this is full of rocks. There are rocks everywhere. So hopefully they can just get through quickly and get all the pipes, and it should take 2 days. Once we do that, that's where things go fast, once these guys finish their job, because then we get the concrete in, then we start the framing, and then possibly in month 4, I don't know, we might be able to do some electrical. There's some other things that we might be able to do, but fingers crossed. Last month was very, very slow. We are officially into summer right now, into month 4. Day 3 of month 4, and the plumbers are kicking butt. They are working so hard. I can't believe how much stuff they're able to get done. But most of the trenches are dug. They are just putting all the pipes into place and then sticking them together. It is a lot of work. I never knew this is how much work goes into the plumbing side of things. They didn't want to just put these pipes on the ground, on the rocky ground, because then obviously, like over time with water going through there, with weight in it, it could move a little bit and get damaged from the rocks. So they got a few truckloads of sand and they put sand down first in the trenches. As you can see, that's a lot softer down there. And then that way the pipes will be on some nice ground. We've got a kitchen sink that's gonna go right there with the reverse osmosis thing, and it's gonna run pipes all down over to the pantry, and then kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff. Our bathroom's gonna be over there. Here's the bathroom over here, and we're gonna have a bathtub on this side, and then the shower over here. If you remember our last house, we had a massive shower. It had like 15 shower heads with Kohler. We are hoping to do another massive shower that has all of the latest and greatest of Kohler with the steam shower and all of the stuff. Will that happen? We'll have to wait and see. But if it comes in on budget or if we work with Kohler, then we will do that. But as of right now, this is the spot where it will go. And I am so excited. No knock on my rental home, but the shower has a lot to be desired. Like I said, it is day 3 of month 4. I am heading out of town right now to Seattle and to Los Angeles, so I'm gonna be gone. It is day 6, ready for an update here. What have the guys been doing? Since I last left, I went out of town. I went to Seattle, I went to Los Angeles, and now I am back for only 1 day, sadly. But they had trenches here. They were putting down the initial pipes, and now they have actually put in the plumbing and covered up most of it with dirt. This is the only part that's not covered up yet, and this is the line. It's pretty deep right there because, think about it, all the sewage has to drain down and let gravity feed it out, so this must be the sewer line that's not fully connected yet. Look what else has been done. A wall. A wall has been put up. Now it's not obviously not going to look like that. It's probably gonna look more like that one over there that is like nice stucco, but at first, you put this wall. Talk about privacy. Look at this on the side of our house. We can't even see the other house at all. They can't see into our house. Right up here is where I was standing the other day when they were doing the concrete truck over here, and I made that really cool shot with me talking, and it was sped up behind me. Thumbs up to Jason, our editor. He's really good at doing fun stuff like that. So I leave tomorrow, which is a Tuesday, and I get back here on Saturday night. So a lot should happen between now and then. The only wild card right now is that our builders, Christensen Homes, are at Lake Powell with their entire team. The framing is supposed to be on Monday, so when I get back. But if the plumbers don't finish and the concrete doesn't get done this week, sorry, it's really windy and hot out here, then the framing might be pushed back a few more days. I would love to film the part where the concrete guys do all their work here, but life happens. We can't just sit here every single day. I gotta work, and Lincoln's gotta golf, and Leslie's gotta watch. So for you, I will be back in 2 seconds, which comforts me knowing that there's gonna be big progress. This is how much progress is gonna be made in 5 days. And I'm going to snap my fingers right here, and 5 days of progress is gonna happen. We are on the lot right now, and tomorrow is a big day. We have concrete coming to do the entire slab at 4:30 in the morning, which means tomorrow is Monday morning. By Wednesday, they're gonna start framing. But we have a problem. This is a power meter. A lot of you guys have seen this before. You know what a power meter looks like. We spent $6,000 to get the city to put in a meter. But right here, as you can tell, there is no power meter right now. Even though we have these outlets right here, they don't do anything because there's a cable going to this, but they need to put a meter on here so we can actually run power off of this. These lights obviously are not gonna work without power. So we have two options to make sure that this works. As I get closer, I can smell this. This is a generator. This will be able to get us some power. Now, I don't love generators. They work great, they're really helpful, but there's a few things that are wrong with it. First of all, I was 20 feet away, I could smell the gas coming from this. Second, we had to get special approval to even have 4:30 in the morning pouring concrete, because typically you can not start construction until 7 in the morning, but they make some exceptions when you're doing concrete because it does need to get in the morning before it gets too hot in the day so that it can cure and it can harden properly. Our neighbors that have these beautiful homes up here, and it's one of the most peaceful neighborhoods that you're gonna find. Yes, they're gonna hear concrete trucks, I know, but generators are super loud. And if we can get rid of this generator and not have to have it, it's not gonna be as big of a nuisance for our neighbors. I have a sponsor that I've been wanting to use for a home video for the last few months, and this is finally the perfect moment. Check this out. This is the EcoFlow Delta Pro 3, and this is a portable battery that you can carry with you. This does not stink. This generates a ton of power. It is full of batteries. Right now we're 98% full. We have all of these outlets that are on the front of it. We even have some that are on the side, and we have some that are on the back. The lights are all set up. These guys are going to be spraying it right now to get it wet so that tomorrow morning when they do bring the concrete, the dirt is not too dried out and everything flows perfectly. So for now, I'm just gonna keep this inside of my Tesla. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna wake up super early, get back here at 4:30 in the morning. We're gonna see if this thing works and keeps it quiet here before the concrete trucks come, but we can get the lights turned on so these guys can get some work done, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about this. Here we are, super early in the morning. We've got the Tesla out here on the rocks. They are out here working it at 4:30 in the morning in the dark. And there's our generator, our neighbors up there. I apologize, neighbors. It's loud, it's gonna get louder with the concrete. But now you can tell. You hear this? This is what I wanna connect so that we don't have to hear this right there. I'm doing it. All right, we're gonna swap it out. They're out there doing water right now. All right, there we go. Does that sound better or what? Now you can actually tell that he's got his truck running right now. Do you hear the difference? We have got, I'm not talking quiet now for the neighbors. All you can hear now is the sound of the water. Before you couldn't even tell that his truck was still turned on and that the radio was going. And now that I've got the battery hooked up, we've got the same power going to these lights, and all you hear is the water, which is actually kind of satisfying. So, I mean, obviously, concrete trucks are gonna get here at some point. With these two plugged in right here, we are showing that we have 490 watts that are running, and 7.2 hours is how long we could run all of these lights. I know, I'm such a nerd. I'm actually really excited about having a battery out here. It's running everything and it's quiet. And most of the time you're like, okay, that's great, you're running the lights. But like I showed you, the meter is totally dead. You know how loud this was. Once I turned off the camera and stopped filming, some of the guys came over and they started looking at it, and I showed them like how many hours were left on there. You could tell they were interested, where before when I told them, hey, I'm gonna be out here in the morning, I don't think they fully understood like what I was doing. Look at the difference. And just so you know, this gas generator is $3,000. So it isn't, just because it's a gas generator doesn't mean that it is cheap. Listen how loud that is. And this is the thing running all the lights. Ah, that's nice. These concrete guys, every single week they're pouring somewhere for a house. And so to be able to have a portable tool that they can use is super helpful. I hear a truck. Is that a concrete truck? We got a concrete truck. We are getting a foundation today. This is awesome. I would like to thank EcoFlow for sponsoring this video, but I genuinely love having this product. I love being able to use this portable battery for whatever things I need to, whether it's at the house, inside of the house, outside of the house, working on the yard, going camping somewhere. We're gonna be using this at multiple steps of the process. With the EcoFlow Delta Pro 3, you also have access to an app that gives you all of the information that you need. Right now we have 93% remaining, 7 hours, 3 minutes with this. It shows exactly how much energy is going out. Imagine if you're using this in an emergency with a medical situation and you've got people's medical equipment that is connected How helpful is it to know exactly how much more time you have with this when somebody's ventilator or some important medical equipment is being run off of the backup battery? Gas generators, like we saw, are noisy. They're around 80 decibels to 100 decibels. The max decibels that you can get off of this is 30 decibels. And that's under a 2000 watt load with their X-Quiet exclusive technology. There are 7 different options for charging this thing. You can get the battery to go from 0% to 80% in 50 minutes on the fastest charge option with this. They use built-in Tesla same type LFP batteries with low internal resistance for reduced heat generation, along with IP65 battery pack process, ensuring waterproof, dustproof, and fire-resistant batteries. We don't have it set up at our home. We're in a rental home right now, but there is a way with this battery that you could connect this to your home, and so that it could be more of an instantaneous backup if the power ever does go out in your house. And it is customizable. Like, you can schedule a time of use setup for this thing to turn on at certain times of the day. You can also combine it, and it's smart enough to know if you did have gas generators and you had this, you can have it set up so that it knows when to run this battery and then also use the gas generators. Look, I got early access to this. This product launches on June 24th, 2024. Look at the link in the description below and you can register on EcoFlow Tech's official website. If you are there watching the live stream, you can receive different benefits that are worth up to $3,000. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. So that's a lot of info on a battery power generator, but honestly, very cool solution. Thank you to EcoFlow for sponsoring this video. We are waiting for a pump out here so that we can pump the concrete that's inside of there onto this property. Remember last time we had like the crane arm that went out and we could choose where the concrete was gonna go? I guess the pump guy called and said, I'm running a little late. Look how beautiful it is out here this morning. The sun is coming up. There's the temple over there. We still have the 2 trucks. Our 3rd truck is rolling up right now, but we still don't have the pump. We could use a pump because we got 3 concrete trucks that are ready to roll, but the pump guy is severely late. But at least we got this thing all watered and it's all prepped. And here we go. We officially have a pump. There's the first bit coming out right there. It's coming. We are filling it up. These are interior footings, so we did put concrete down in all the places where the walls are gonna go. That way it's a little more sturdy. So in the future we don't have problems with cracking and different things shifting. Interior footings help with that. Our foundation is coming, guys. This is exciting. It is starting to get bright. These guys are working hard out here. I would say they are about 15% done, maybe 10 to 15%. I gotta be fully transparent here. I don't wake up this early and I am feeling tired. So it's getting bright enough right now where we probably don't need the lights. It's close now, but I think I might let them do their work and I kind of want to go home and take a little nap and then come back and check this out. By 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in this afternoon, this all should be hard and ready to roll. So that's how long it takes for this to cure in the heat. There it is right here. Still super, super wet, but it's looking pretty flat. They're gonna work on this for hours today to make sure that it's super straight and super good. Yeah, this is exciting. This is our garage over here. They did the foundation for it, or the concrete, I should say. And then now he's cutting the lines into the concrete on the garage. Finally, we have a sighting from Jonathan, the builder, who just got something in his eyes. Why do we have lines on the foundation? What's happening?
So right now they're just chalking out all the interior walls and all the walls so that they can start framing.
Look at that, his eye. Something's wrong with his eye. I am going to Germany tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So, I'll be gone for like 4 days. I'm gonna go all the way to Germany, film a really cool video, and fly all the way back. The first like 2 or 3 days of framing, I am not going to get it on video. We're just gonna come back and see where we're at. And so because of that, we're gonna go over and tour Jonathan's house that he's building, which has been being framed, and we can see what's coming up. This is what it's all about. You gotta see this. This is a beautiful road with a brand new giant temple that you guys can see in some of our drone shots. In fact, in this video today, there's that amazing shot where you could see the temple at nighttime. This house right here, that is right next to the temple, is one that Jonathan's building right now.
It's like a 4,000 square foot one level house. We're about halfway done with it, so it'll be done in maybe 5 months.
Dang, you just barely started with that thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool to see like how fast this one's gone. So this one right here with the giant, beautiful windows right there, which are huge. Look at those windows. This is Jonathan's house that he's building right now, and I've not been through it yet. I hope that you guys saw that last shot and appreciated it. I put it on sport mode and went as fast as I could. We almost hit my car. Jonathan's heart is racing. Somehow I turned it and went through the door and almost hit the glass door. That was not smart, but hey, it worked.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Jonathan, first thing, how big is that window right there? Because it looks ginormous.
11 feet tall.
That's a big window right there. Okay, look at Jonathan walking through this. Maybe I don't feel like as amazed with my drone skills after seeing how big this entry is right here. Here's the window that I just flew through. Wow, look at the ceilings. So tall. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand what's going on when it's just wood. I feel like I'm in a barn right now. Like they're gonna put, this is where the horses go. They had to dig the pool before they did the house because it would be impossible to access that. So this is Pine Valley Mountain right there, which is a gorgeous view. We had it at our last house. But behind it, as you can see in our drone footage, it is fields. When is somebody gonna build behind you and take up those fields?
Hopefully never.
But most likely never too, right? Like there's no plans right now at all.
Could be 2 years, 20 years, who knows?
That is so good. Look at that view.
So we have our pool here, and our sport court here, and our media room here. So this is kind of like our entertainment kitchen. So if we have nice weather, we'll lift up this garage door.
Master bedroom, I'm guessing, over that way with all the doors. Big hallway right there, kind of like our last house, a little bit.
Similar to your last house.
All right, this is the part that I'm most excited about. Look at the ceiling in here. Really, really tall, big windows, a couple of garage doors. You've got the pool right here. This room is massive. So this room right here is going to be a pickleball court and a basketball court, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, and it is so big. How tall the ceiling is gonna be in here?
I think it's 23 feet.
23 feet. One of the things I'm sad about our house is, as of right now, we are not gonna have room for a golf simulator. I still have my TrackMan golf simulator sitting, all taken down, sitting in my current rental home garage. It needs a home, and we might have found one. Because this door right here comes into what is going to be an amazing lounge area right here and a golf simulator wall. So right here, this is where you would hit it, but it's gonna be a little bit more planned out than what we did with ours. Ours was just like an afterthought in our RV garage. This is going to be built for a golf simulator. On the other side of this is the field. So there's nobody's house, so they're not gonna be hearing you. And we are the furthest part away from like the bedrooms and everything. And you've got this entire room right here. So pool, fun area right here, golf simulator room. Man, there are some cool things that you can do with a big house. Just views for days. If you've been watching our channel for a while, there are some similarities. This is like an upgrade from the last house that we had. Definitely a big upgrade. Do you have any plans for a slide out here?
We're not actually doing a slide here, no.
Okay, so let's be honest here for a minute about the slide. We had a slide in our last house, but I will say it was very underutilized. For the cost of the slide, what was our slide like? $20,000?
$25,000.
$25,000 for that slide. I wouldn't do it again. So I think it's smart to have this where it's really fun to just jump off of something. Which house is gonna be done first? This one or our house? What's your guess?
I'm gonna say your house.
Really? Yeah. Even though mine is just concrete right now.
Yeah.
This is a big house.
This is about 2 of your houses.
Yeah, 30 days, starting tomorrow, which should be the start of some of the framing. And let's see how much can get done in 30 days. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Let me know what you guys think. How excited are you for the house? How excited are you for a video where we're actually building the home? I'm super excited, but it's been a good process so far. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month. There's a mouse. I see a mouse. There it goes. Oh man. And then we're following these kids on a scooter. That's not the point of this, but they look scared.